It is. Victoria Police this morning met with Australian Federal Police, with counter-terrorism units and with ASIO, finding that Friday's arson attack was likely politically motivated. What that means now is that more police resourcing and intelligence will become available to a joint counter-terrorism team. That will include officers from both state and federal police, as well as ASIO, all working together. Now, police have remained tight-lipped about what new evidence came to light over the weekend to deem this a terrorist attack.
The Prime Minister at the centre of a political storm.
What are you doing for us, mate? What are you doing for us?
Facing a barrage of questions from Melbourne's Jewish community.
If everyone takes 2 steps back.
Mostly an outpouring of grief. You can see the floral tributes behind me. They have continued to grow throughout the day. Hundreds of bunches are now here laid for those victims, from people who knew them, from locals, from others who were here facing that horrifying act yesterday afternoon, and from people who weren't involved at all but felt they needed to come down and to pay their respects. I think maybe the Health Minister here put it best of all, that perhaps the country today woke up with more questions than answers. Here at Bondi Junction, it was a scene of chaos last night. Dozens of emergency services and authorities here, at least 75 paramedics responding. Today at the centre, it's much quieter, but it remains cordoned off as police comb that incredibly broad area for any evidence that they might need as they investigate exactly why this happened. Now, what we do know is that 6 people were killed, including 5 women. Of the 12 people in hospital, we also know at least 8 of them are women. The Police Commissioner says one of the lines of inquiry will be whether women were targeted.
Nothing says division like a barbecue by the Yarra with a side of police in riot gear. January 26, a day of mourning for many.
Understand the history.
Mitch, day 1 of the Land Forces Expo has just finished, and the participants leaving, they tell me they're relieved that the volatile situation we saw this morning is no more. That is, of course, because of the significant police presence that remains here tonight and that wide exclusion zone. A wave of missiles on Wednesday pounded the power grid, cutting electricity across the country, including in the capital, Kyiv. The strikes killed 10 people. A series of explosions caused a scene of mourning. Walking back into the courtroom, a convicted killer who maintains his innocence. Lynn's lawyers confirmed he was attacked in prison and spent the latter part of the trial in isolation. Today, telling the court he has no chance of a fair retrial because of the extensive media coverage. It's today that it reaches the 93 levels. It's tomorrow and into Monday that we get the 95-metre peak. How are residents feeling now it's finally arrived after a week of waiting?
We've been waiting and we've been getting misinformation.
When Mother Nature takes the upper hand, having a shoulder to lean on is vital. Welcome to the Lion's Den. This is where the party will be tonight. The 21-year drought, it is over, and you can see that excitement behind me. Everyone here could not look away from the screens here today. They watched right through, counting down to those final seconds, waiting for the redemption that they had been longing for over the past year.
To have a show like this come here is good for the industry, because we don't have a West End here in Australia.
We don't need a West End, we've got it all over. Well, hopefully it doesn't just come to Brisbane. Bloody right. What was it that brought you over the line? I'm sure you've had a million offers over the years to get back involved.
I did ask the director, actually. I said, well, why do you want me to do it? I'm completely different to all the other women that have played it.
Sarah Jane, a lot of excitement there, and it's not just you.
Not just me, but guys, we are all absolutely ready for it. Everyone is busy making their final friendship bracelets with their squads so they can look gorgeous on what will be the best day.